What's up, YouTube? Today, I've got a vape in my mouth. Today, we are looking at the Witch Doctor Zero Baby Doc. I don't know why he named it the Baby Doc. And maybe it looks like a baby rattle. I don't think it does. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. He said it would be 16 ounces. Let's try to make sure that this is as fair as possible to the doctor. We're gonna you know what? Okay. So this is a pound. Very good. My initial thoughts. One, where were the stickers at? I'm kidding. I'm not actually salty about no stickers. And I still have the friendship bracelet that he sent me. So, yeah, it's all good. This was, I think, $59. They're sold out right now on his website. I'm sure they'll be back. I do use a military discount code. If you served, feel free to hit him up. And he can tell you the code if he wants. This is about 6 inches, I would say, right around there. I like that it has, the lines on this are good. The lines, that's what I'm trying to say. The warhead, the lead ingot, if you will, right here, is big. That's a big one. Let's take a look at another one. Here is the Little Brother by Witch Doctor Zero. You can see I've been carrying this guy. It's been picking up a little bit of wear. Looks good though. Looks really, really nice. This one is unsprung. Although the warhead is so long that it is unsprung, so you do have that hinging action, but I don't think it would be hard. You don't have to really even choke up that much. And you have a hold of this, and then you can, you know, there's a lot more control. But if you're really going to be swinging, it's going to be that slapping motion. This thing would devastate you. Let's get a weight measurement on this guy. I am interested. Oops. Okay. So, this is sprung. It is extremely stiff. There is no give. Which, oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Somehow it's okay. What is this? Huh. And anyway. So this is, there's a lot of versatility in how you can use this. You definitely could use it like a small patu, those spatula-shaped wooden war clubs, basically. Used by some island people. Not trying to be rude or anything. I just don't know the correct nomenclature for them. And I think also some folks in Africa as well. But yeah, this is, I mean, the warhead is wide, but this is such a small thing. It is extremely ergonomic. I didn't know what to expect, really. Hard to tell from a photo, but it's It fits in the hand very well, sits in there very well. This is buffalo leather, so is this. And then this is bovine or cowhide. I believe that there are 2 pieces there, so this is 4 total. And then a spring. I'll definitely be carrying this. It is too neat not to carry. Check your local laws. Obviously, you have to be a responsible adult because you'll be held responsible regardless. But I'm just saying, I will be carrying mine. You can carry SAPs where I live without a permit. With a permit, obviously, you still can. And I think that they really have their place. After carrying them, because at first I wasn't sure if I really thought SAPs were something that, you know, on par with knuckles or other weapons. They totally are, without a doubt. There is no way anyone can convince me that a SAP isn't an extremely dangerous, or capable, I should say, and maybe even lethal weapon. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be how you use it, but, and I'm not suggesting that you do anything career-ending to anybody that isn't trying to take your life. But I'm just saying, this thing is good to go. The striking face is so big. Nice contrasting stitching. Will I oil it up? It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it at all. It's just a personal preference. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll carry it for a little bit and then I'll decide and I'll report back at some point. But you know, and as far as how big these things are, really, this is 6 inches, obviously, but the footprint, put a couple of things. Awesome. Yes, I love it when that continues to happen. And this is about, this portion is about as big as a pen, this lower part. I mean, these guys take up a little bit more room in your pocket than this rather, I wouldn't say super large, but this is a large knuckle duster. I just really like what SAPs add to your EDC and how you can defend yourself, and that's obviously going to increase your survivability in any type of kinetic environment where, I mean, barring you just like getting shot or something. You're not Superman. But it's going to add reach. Even this will add reach. This now will give me the reach of a much taller person. I would say it's about 3 inches. So somebody probably 6 inches taller than me, I have the reach of with that small SAP. It gives you leverage. It's definitely a force multiplier, and they aren't really that easy to recognize. I mean, most people won't have much of an idea what they are, whereas, I mean, if you were to set down and say this is heavy or whatever, and I don't really think this would be something people would do, but like, you're sitting down and so you take it out of your pocket and you put it on the table, say you're at a restaurant. People are going to know what this is. This, they might kind of not, you know. I doubt they would know what these are. So, and it's, you know, when you talk about, when you're getting into like the classic SAP kind of range where they're, I would say, more like 8 or 9 inches, you're talking about a lot of reach, a lot of leverage. I do tend to like if it's a full-size sap, I like them to be a little bit heavier. I feel like they're more effective. Otherwise, you're having to move that sap real fast. And at that point, you're not pulling punches. You know what I mean? So, but with all of these things right here, one, you have to check your local laws. Two, you have to be behaving righteously when you use them, meaning I would say you've made an attempt to get away from whatever is happening. But beyond that, also, it would probably behoove you to know a little bit of martial arts, whatever, you know, whatever your flavor is. And beyond that, know how to be familiar with combatives, basically, is what I'm saying. So, for instance, like, let's say I have this. If I know how to use sticks, you know, Eskrima, Kali, whatever, if I've had a little bit of time using Rattan practice sticks, I'm going to have to be pretty familiar with how to use this in a striking fashion. And beyond that, if I've played around with this, because much like within like the Animal Kingdom, predators play to learn. In this case, you're not necessarily a predator, but I'm just saying, I'm going to be pretty familiar with how to use this at that point, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, just be careful. If you do have to use these, you don't want to alive anybody on accident, or do anything that is career ending to them unless you want to end their career, if I wanted to speak in the parlance of professionals. So just be careful. And these are by Witch Doctor Zero. This is from East Coast Knuckles and Billy Trident collab. This is from Koch Tools. So yeah, that's what all she wrote for this one. Thanks for sticking with me to the end. Hope you folks have a good rest of your day. Bye now.